Alright, welcome back, folks. We're here on the pause screen, a site that may be familiar to you. In the interim, due to our massive and repeated failures, we decided to stock up on some stuff.
My massive and repeated failures.
Well, I usually like to take credit for failure, but sure.
Yeah.
And so now, as observant viewers may be aware, we're at 3-1 death count.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly, not in favor of Vasco, but I'm sure this will be amended quickly.
Yes.
So why don't you go ahead and equip our new shield,
That's a great idea.
and then we can get on with our business.
Viewers
Which
will also
sounded
note-
worse when I said it out loud.
Yeah, that's actually good.
Yeah,
job.
I don't know why that happened.
Viewers
I
will also
apologize.
note that we stocked up on ammo because we
Yes,
needed
because
it.
I assume we'll need it. I don't know what's going
Well,
on.
yeah, we won't run into that problem of running into bats if we can shoot them.
That doesn't sound right. I'll trust your judgment, but I think you're wrong.
Okay.
But let's get going.
Okay. Here we go. So we're back in here fighting these guys. An interesting thing to note about these guys is that if you are unsure as to which one is about to attack you, you're standing here not remembering which one is which, you'll notice that the one that's about to attack you will stop, spin around, and then come after you. So if you need to position yourself adequately or anything like that, just look for this big one. In any boss battle, mini boss or otherwise in this game, they'll do this. This is a good way to tell which one's coming for you. In any boss battle in this game, where there's more than one thing that's very similar, they will always do something small to know
Give
which
you
one
a tell
Yeah.
as to.
which one you need to be fighting, paying attention to.
So on the subject of interesting things, I think I'm actually going to share with them the clever solution we came up to, so we would not continue to lose our wood shields on the way here.
Yeah, that's great.
So if you can't afford the metal shield or you're too lazy to buy it before, you can keep going while I.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Blah, blah, blah. So if for whatever reason you don't want or have the metal shield with you and you go into this fire dungeon and you're worried about the fire bats melting your shield because they're gonna do that, you can actually be clever, like my friend Tech here. De-equip the wood shield until you get to a point where you need it, like that mini-boss fight we just encountered, and then equip it when you actually need to use it, and you won't lose it in a fight with fire bats or whatever.
Well, as I mentioned earlier, you cannot actually de-equip anything, but if you do lose it, you can wait until you get another one and go to where you need it.
I thought you could de-equip the.
If there's a way, I don't know it.
Huh.
From what I understand, you cannot.
Well, at the very least, if you encountered the same situation as us, where you lose your shield, have to buy a new one.
Yeah.
If you don't equip it,
No.
then it will effectively be de-equipped.
Mhm.
Look, we got a bomb bag. What's up with that?
You got a bomb bag! This bomb-holding bag is made of a Dodongo's stomach.
Oh my god, I hate things that define themselves with their own terminology. A bomb bag that is a bomb-holding bag.
Yep.
That crap pisses me off real bad.
I don't know what your problem is.
I was just randomly looking at some definitions online today, and one of them was some branch of science that defined itself that was it's a branch of science pertaining to this thing. It was for example, it would have been ornithological. It's over pertaining to the study of ornithology. It's that's a terrible definition. What if I don't know what ornithology means? Now I just have to look up a different word. Thanks, dictionary.
Dictionary indeed. Lol.
I love how it took me 8 minutes to tell that crappy story about how I hate dictionaries.
It's the best story I've ever heard. Oh, crap.
Wow, that was pretty clever. And by clever, I mean lucky. And by lucky, I mean good job.
There we go.
So you're trying to melt the glacier or something?
Yeah, it's not a glacier. It's actually a Dodongo head.
That sounds sexy. Do I want one of those?
No, you really don't.
Oh. Hear that, viewers? You don't want one of these. I guess if you need to, throw dangerous explosives at it to make it work, it's probably not a great idea to keep it around.
Yeah, probably not something you want.
Good, you avoided the laser.
I did do that. And so now we're gonna go fight the boss.
Yeah, the boss should be hereabouts, right?
Yeah, it's.
Watch out for fire bats. I think I saw some fire bats.
Yeah, there are some of those here.
I don't like those.
Me neither.
I don't really like the bats.
Boom!
Eventually you get a weapon that makes it so fighting the bats isn't super terrible, but I still hate them. They're really obnoxious. Watch out!
It's fine. Whatever.
Dang it! I hate them so much. I hate the bats.
Yeah. And it's, you know, viewers may say, God, they're such idiots. Why don't they just buy the Hyrule Shield? The Hyrule Shield is just as useless as no shield at all, in my opinion.
I mean, when you're young Link.
Yeah. Oh, totally. When you're old Link, obviously.
Like, you forget you want that shield when you're old Link.
Oh yeah.
But like when you're young Link, you can't really do much. You can't like maneuver with that shield. I'm totally on the same page with you.
Yeah.
I had something to say. Now it's gone.
Now it's gone.
And the act of me talking about not having something interesting to say is going to fill the void of silence.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, watching some other Let's Play, and like the guy's like, hey, like, what's the thing that like most pisses you off in a Let's Play? And I was thinking to myself, it's dead air. I really hate dead air in a Let's Play.
So we should just sit here and have an awkward silence, I think.
At some point, I feel like we are going to have like an ironic episode where we do that.
We're just sit
Just
here.
because I'm such a jerk, I'm gonna be like, hey Tech, why don't we do that? And like, I'll get you really drunk first, so you're like, oh, this sounds like a great idea.
Well, except you'd get me really drunk and then I'd be quiet for 10 minutes straight.
Well, I'd get you really drunk and then duct tape your mouth shut.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that sounds like something I'd do, right?
Yeah, or at the very least, you could just like turn off my mic.
And again, I say these things, and they sound much worse after I've said them. Because think about what I just said. That doesn't sound good at all.
Get me drunk and duct tape my mouth shut?
Yeah,
No.
that's not something I should admit to doing at all.
No,
But I've already done it. Noises.
Yeah.
So, yeah, why don't we make that a pseudo topic of the day? Actually, not duct taping someone's mouth shut. I should really plan my transitions a little
Rape.
better.
Rape is the pseudo topic of the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you like rape? Yes or no? No. I assume that you'll all give the correct answer. I'm not going to give anyone any hints as to what that may be. But I think our question should be: is there anything in particular you would have us change or improve about our Let's Play so far?
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah, what?
Because I'm really sincere when I say at the end of these episodes, I want to hear from you people. I want to know how we can make this a better experience for you.
We don't have nearly enough friends.
We don't. We have like no friends at all.
It's true.
Like my mom is like actually our #1 biggest fan, and I love your mom, and I have no problem with you being our biggest fan. But you know, we could have more fans. I'm fine with more fans.
One or two would be good. Yeah, totally. Okay, so it's boss battle time, you guys.
Oh, sweet.
It's very exciting. Yeah, there's a box over
Oh,
here.
you broke the floor. What if you need to walk on that?
Nah, that's fine.
Hey, you found a box in the darkness. It's a terrible television.
We got some bombs.
Hey, you can set them to stuff and use them like you do every other item. Why do I always tell you this?
Why can't we skip this after the first one? I don't understand.
Yeah, it's
like,
really
clearly I understand. This is a strange Zelda convention. Jumping down like giant hole into boss pit, not dangerous.
Yeah. Even if they had you do like the rolling forward graphic.
Yeah.
I make a gesture as if people can see it. But yeah, if they had you roll forward, it would at least be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It does that thing that's supposed to prevent you from taking damage in that situation. Alright, so we're here in Dodongo Cave, and if I'm correct, oh, the game is kind enough to tell us. This is King Dodongo.
He's rather large.
He's not just like any old Dodongo. Not only is he king of Dodongos, he is an infernal dinosaur, which is a title that I hope one day to achieve.
Really?
Yes,
Infernal
I have
dinosaur?
actually secretly hoped to become an infernal dinosaur for some time.
So if I call you Infernal Dinosaur, will that make you happy?
It would, but it would be better if we established a fan base of people who thought of me as an infernal dinosaur.
Okay. Be a hollow victory otherwise?
Yeah, I mean, it's the sort of thing, like, it kind of ruins it to, like, force someone to call you an infernal dinosaur.
Suppose it does. And so now he rolls around
Yeah,
like this.
so because I've been talking like a jerk, why don't you outline the really basic strategy of this fight here?
What the hell? Okay, so this guy here, he blows fire if you're in front of him.
And
like,
he rolls around to try and kill you otherwise.
yeah. So the idea is while he's very politely opening his mouth for you to throw bombs in them, you throw bombs in it.
Ah, I see. Is it cause and effect here?
Like so. So he swallows it, gets hurt, and then you do a little coup de grace, as previously referred. And
Well, no, you have to wait for him to be stunned for that. Oh.
so now he's gonna roll around and fall in the lava.
There's something that I find really amusing and somewhat lazy about this deck. Like, he doesn't... weirdly, it's not at all lazy. It's the opposite of that. He's like, oh, I'm dead. I better roll away
Yeah.
to my ultimate demise.
Yeah. I'm also not quite sure how, like, a dead dinosaur in lava causes all the lava to immediately solidify.
Clearly, you've never met a dinosaur.
That's true. I have not, in fact, ever met a dinosaur.
Although, the sci-fi original movie Raptor Island would agree with you, because it posits that raptors are made of lava, and that volcanoes generate raptors.
Really?
Yes, and on that bombshell, I believe it is actually time for us to give you another break from our insanity.
It is.
So once again, guys, please subscribe or leave us some comments if you like what you see. Give us a thumbs up.
Yeah.
We'd love your feedback. We'd love to have our fans interacting with us, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Until next time, guys, have a great one.
Yeah, watch out for lava raptors.
They're terrifying.
Seriously.